All right. First and foremost, I would like to say call Halayim like Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakar Kodash. I would like to give double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who I learned his truth from. And Shalom, Barbarakim, Labakarim, Shah Yashala. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of the earth. Let's wait on the return of Yahweh Shah Hamashiach to deliver us out of this last captivity. I just want to title this video, what are you waiting for, okay? And this is to brothers that's still on the sideline watching other brothers go out every week on the highways and byways to make their bodies a living sacrifice and doing videos, multiple videos throughout the week, it's to say, what are you waiting for, What are you waiting for? And we have to keep stressing this because we're still here in captivity. The elect hasn't been sealed yet. So a lot of things that you're hearing as truth is repronounced and just hearing the same thing because it has to be said. It's the word of the Most High. So what are you waiting for, man? This is the time before the door closes on that spiritual ark. Okay, we're building the temple right now. We're building the house of the Most High right now. And the government body, the future ruling class. What are you waiting for? You watch the videos. You believe that the elder apostles of Great Millstone are the true men of the Lord. What are you waiting for? And this is coming from a brother that started going out by himself, man. It got to the point I just said, hey, look, I'm going out. Of course, now I'm with the Camp of Virginia, and I've been with them for some years now. But the point is, man, what are you waiting for? If there's no camp in your area or close to you, just go out, man. Just go out and teach, And if you need help, contact brothers, or there's plenty of pages on YouTube that you know about. Just contact brothers and ask them how should you go about reading the scriptures and breaking them down on the highways and byways, and how should you conduct yourself, okay? But if there is a camp near you and you know the truth and you believe the truth, you really have no damn excuse, man. You really have no fucking excuse. You should be showing your face every week. You see the men of the Lord out there teaching, man. What are you? My question is, what are you waiting for, man? What are you waiting for? Okay? Do you think you just gonna get beamed up out of your living room? Here it is. We have Jacob's trouble coming, which is gonna consist of plagues, famine, death, destruction, martial law. Okay? All type of persecution, and you think, well, you not putting in no work. But you think you just going to be delivered over the men that's been, or you going to get the same reward that the men that's been putting in the work going to get. Now, that is to say, you all going to have men and some of women and children that's going to be saved at that last second. You know what I'm saying? But this video is for you men who know the truth, who already know the truth, okay? Who already believe the truth. What are you waiting for, okay? I'm not talking about those that's still out there lost, that the Lord is going to wake up at the last second. I'm talking about you, okay? What are you waiting for? Why aren't you picking up a plow and starting to work, okay? You're being a sluggard, man. You're trying to reap off something what another man has sown, okay? I'm going to get the book of Galatians chapter 6 and start at verse 3. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. So here it is. You haven't done no work. You're not doing any work. You're not being consistent and diligent. But you think you're a man of the Lord. Why? What has convinced you to? We don't even know if we're men of the Lord, and we're sitting here busting our ass week in and week out, man. Making our bodies a living sacrifice. Doing the 3 videos a week and some brothers more. Okay? Battling throughout this world spiritual demons. And we don't even know if we're the elect. But you think you are, and you're not putting no work in. Like he just said, you deceive yourself. Verse 4 says, but let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not in another. So you got to prove your own work. The scriptures say, give diligence to make your calling and election sure, doesn't it? Okay, you don't want to rejoice off another man for what he's doing. Yeah, man, hey, y'all brothers be teaching, man. Because you'll have people come past the camp sometimes and they'll say, hey, Shalom, y'all better keep up the work. Keep it up. You know what I'm saying? You be like, hey, hey, this still is the grace period. I mean, thank you for, cheering us on, but what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You're Israelite. And I'm speaking to the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. What are you doing when you see us teaching and you giving us props, okay? Because it says, but let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not in another. You won't be rejoicing over us. You'll be able to rejoice on yourself for doing the work, for doing what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua called us to do. You know? Verse 5, it says, for every man shall bear his own burden. Let him that is taught in the word communicate unto him that teacheth in all good things. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. You know, and that's period. If you sow false and deceit, you're gonna receive that. You're gonna reap that. Okay. If you're sowing in truth, you know, in work, you're gonna reap truth and a reward, man. You know, you guys out here think you're gonna reap off another man's work. It don't work like that, man. You know, it does not work like that, man. You know, the men and women and children that's going to be saved at the last second that don't know the truth yet and that the Lord has deemed, you know what I'm saying, to be as helps or whatever that lot is, that's the Lord's, you know, that's the Lord's doing, you know, and they don't even know who they are yet, you know. But I'm speaking about you brothers that know you're Israelites, believe the truth, and you're not doing anything for the body, you're not helping, you're not putting in the work like you need to. You really need to join a camp. Or if there's no camp near you, you need to just go out and do the work. You need to be putting out the videos, and you need to give diligence to make your calling and election sure. You believe you've been called, so you have to, hey, you got to put in the work, man. You got to put in the work. This is Proverbs, the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 4. The soul of the sluggard desireth, and have nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat. And that's to say, look, men that's being diligent in this thing, they're going to be rewarded, man. They're going to be rewarded, man. You look at some brothers, they've been in this thing, you know, the elders 30 years, 30 plus years. Some brothers 20 years, 10 years, on down. But they've been putting in work before the return of Yahweh Shah to come. So let's say Yahweh Shah pulls out brothers' resumes and your shit is blank. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you apply for a job with Esau, right? He look at your resume, be like, okay, let me see what your experience. Because, hey, this is for the house of David, right? This is for the 144,000 men, right? So he said, okay, let me see your experience that you got to be in my government body, okay? Let me see. You never went out on the highways and byways. You weren't diligent out on the highways and byways. You didn't do videos, okay? You didn't do anything. So what qualifies you to be part of my elect? That's really how the Lord is looking at it, man. It says his eyes are 10 times brighter than the sun. He got his angels out here recording everything that his men are doing, you know, and that the false men are not doing, okay? So if you got one brother, his resume is filled with his works, okay, and yours is blank, who do you think is going to receive that slot of being part of the Lord's elect? Surely not you, for being a sluggard, okay? So once again, I ask you, man, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? You know? And this is just to put the fire under your ass, because just like our elders always keep the fire under our asses, man. To keep us on point. We got to do that for the men that come up under us, man, you know? You know, and I'm going to finish this up with the book of James, chapter 2, and I'm going to start at verse 14. What doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works? Can faith save him? You know. Now we know faith is gonna save the elect, but they're gonna have works to back that up also, man. You know, they're gonna be putting that faith into actions. You know, showing that they believe. You gotta show that you believe. You can't just say it. You know, even when you like, this is the type of faith that the Lord requires, right? You go up and you about to be put to death for not taking the mark of the beast. That's putting your faith into action when you say, fuck you, Esau. I'm dying for the Lord, man. I ain't taking your damn mark. You know, that's putting your faith into action. Or when you say you have faith and you believe, well, put that into action and go teach. Because you say you believe in this word, well, teach this word. That shows your faith, man. Verse 15. If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doth it profit? Exactly. So if you're not giving anything that's needful for salvation into the body, what is the profit in your sayings, man? What is the profit in your faith that you claim you have? Verse 17. Even so faith, if it have not works, is dead, being alone. Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. So we both got faith, but one of us shows our faith by action, and another one just says we had faith. That's two different total things, man. So once again, I ask, what are you doing? You know, with that, I hope the elect was edified, and I want to say shalom.